First up, France, the majestic 1/2 franc 1965 coin. A silver-shaded masterpiece that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. This isn't just an ordinary coin. It's a symbol of historical value, a rare artifact of monetary beauty, and a high-quality trust treasure now shining brightly in today's auction markets, often fetching big values in US dollars. The 1965 French 1/2 franc coin was minted under the Fifth French Republic, during a time when France was transitioning into modern economic strength. This coin features the iconic Liberty sower on the obverse, designed by the renowned Oscar Rodi, a symbol of hope, liberty, and French identity. Oscar Rodi's design of La Sameuse has been featured on multiple denominations and became a national symbol of France. The coin boasts a silver shiny shade, though it's actually made of nickel. Not silver, but when preserved in excellent condition, it gives off a radiant silver-like luster. This sparkle increases both its aesthetic appeal and market desirability when viewed under proper lighting. This coin glows with a metallic beauty, highlighting the detailed engravings, its reeded edge, and the fine artistry of 1960s minting precision. Collectors often refer to the France 1/2 franc 1965 as a trust treasure. Why? Because it's not just about the metal. It's about the story, quality, condition, and rarity. Coins in excellent condition, especially in extra fine to uncirculated grades, have proven to be strong investments. They are often kept in private collections and rarely appear in top-tier auctions. Their historic relevance and visual elegance continue to drive up demand. In today's coin auction market, the France 1/2 franc 1965, in excellent condition, is drawing significant attention. Though the base coin may appear modest, when presented in nearly mint state or proof-like appearance, collectors are ready to bid high. Recent auctions have shown these coins selling for $85,000, depending on grading, luster, and provenance. And in private numismatic sales or specialized French coin auctions, some examples in MS65 plus grades with perfect brilliance and zero circulation, where have been valued even higher, with big dollar signs attached. What makes this 1/2 franc 1965 truly special? A timeless national symbol of France, a shining silver-like appearance in excellent condition, a trusted and stable numismatic value, a piece of monetary history, a rare auction item gaining serious market interest. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of European legacy, now rising in value year after year. So if you're lucky enough to own the France 1/2 franc 1965 in silver, shiny shade and excellent condition, hold on tight. It might just be the next big hit in a global auction. Next up, the France 1/2 franc 1966 coin, a silver shine of pure legacy. At first glance, it may appear to be a simple half-franc coin, but don't be fooled. This seemingly modest piece carries with it a remarkable history, sparkling beauty, and increasing value in today's booming coin auction market. Let's journey back to the year 1966, a time when Charles de Gaulle was president. France was transitioning economically, and the Monnaie de Paris, the country's official mint, was producing coins with exceptional quality and detail. The 1/2 franc 1966 coin, minted in nickel, displays a silver shine shade, almost reflective when preserved in excellent condition while not made of pure silver. Its color and brilliance have deceived many collectors into thinking otherwise. On the obverse, you'll see the graceful figure of La Sameuse, the sower, the iconic symbol of the French Republic, dressed in flowing garments, sowing seeds of liberty, knowledge, and peace. she walks toward the dawn of a new era. The reverse side features the denomination, 1/2 franc encircled by a wreath of olive branches. Below that, proudly sits the minting year 1966, with the words Republic Francaise completing the design. This combination of artistry and national pride makes it not just currency, but a symbol of history and elegance. Now, let's talk about condition because that's where the magic really begins. In the numismatic world, condition is everything. A 1966 franc coin in excellent condition, preserved with care, free from corrosion, scratches, or circulation, where stands out as a treasure. Coins graded MS65 and above, with their unblemished surfaces and original mint luster, are extremely sought after. When this coin features a brilliant silver shine, with a mirror-like surface underlight, its appeal skyrockets among collectors. In recent years, demand for vintage European coins, especially French numismatics from the mid-20th century, has surged in global auctions. Some unique, near-perfect specimens, especially those certified by grading services like NGC or PCGS, have fetched even higher bids at auctions in Paris, New York, and Hong Kong. Because collectors aren't just buying metal, they're investing in French heritage, artistry, and numismatic rarity. Time has not been kind to most circulated coins, lost their luster. Many were melted down or discarded during monetary transitions. That's why, if you possess this coin in silver shine, near mint condition, it's more than a keepsake. It's a potential auction gem that could bring you millions of dollars in today's collector's market. So whether you inherited one, found it in a collection, or are lucky enough to spot one at a flea market, check that date, check that shine, and check that condition, because the France 1/2 franc 1966 coin could be your gateway to big auction dollars. So there you have it, a tiny coin with a mighty legacy, glowing with silver brilliance, wrapped in French history, and marching forward into the spotlight of the modern auction world. Next up, the legendary France 1/2 franc coin from 1967. Yes, you heard that right. A 1/2 franc coin, not gold, not pristine, but with a silver shiny shade and visible signs of damage. Yet it's shaking up the auction world with surprising high dollar values today. This coin may look simple, modest even, but it holds a rich story in the world of numismatics. Minted in the final decades of the French Fifth Republic's traditional coinage, the 1/2 franc 1967 was part of the last generation of small denomination silver alloy coins before the rise of modern francs and the euro. The 1/2 franc coin of 1967 was struck under the presidency of Charles de Gaulle. At that time, France was still deeply connected to its coinage traditions, and this little coin was a daily part of millions of lives. But what makes this coin stand out today? It's not just age or rarity, it's the unexpected value it commands, even in damaged condition. That's right, country France. Year 1967. Denomination 1/2 franc. Material silver-like cupronickel. Weight 2.5 grams. Diameter 18 millimeters. Obverse Marianne, the national symbol of liberty. Reverse olive branch, symbolizing peace and prosperity. Despite being damaged with scratches, corrosion, or wear from circulation, this coin is now being recognized by collectors as a trust treasure, a piece of history that's becoming harder to find in any condition, especially with its original silver shine. Even in damaged condition, a 1967 1/2 franc with silver shine shade, if authenticated and listed properly, has fetched between $60,000 in recent auctions. But wait, that's just the start. In premium cases, collectors with a passion for French Republican coinage or those completing their sets, have placed surprisingly high bids, with some coins selling for over $65,000, especially those with historical packaging. Rare mint strikes or collector demand spikes. And guess what? There are reports of auction listings going viral, where damaged or toned coins with natural patina and sharp details sold for $72,000 or more, simply due to collector competition and scarcity. Historical era late 1960s. France was politically and socially transformative. Coins from this period have high cultural value. End of an era soon after, France moved toward the modern franc and later the euro, making these older denominations obsolete. Scarcity in quality. Most 1/2 francs were heavily circulated. Finding one with any original shine left, even if damaged, is rare. Numismatic appeal. Coin collectors cherish symbolic designs, and the Marianne and olive branch combination is iconic. Examine the shine. Even light silver tone can increase its value. Check the damaged coins with visible details. Despite flaws, still appeal to collectors. Photograph it clearly, both sides. Natural lighting, no filters. Listed on auction sites like eBay, Numisbids, Katawiki, or trusted numismatic groups. Describe it well. Mention silver shine shade. 1967 issue. Trust treasure and include damaged condition transparently. Next up, the France 1/2 franc from 1968. A silver shine gem in extra fine condition, making waves in the numismatic auction world and fetching surprising big dollar values. This remarkable coin, minted in 1968 by the Monnaie de Paris, stands as a proud symbol of France's rich monetary heritage. The 1/2 franc denomination, though small in face value, has grown into a collector's dream over the years, especially when found in silver shiny shade and extra fine condition material. Though often mistaken for silver, this coin is actually minted in nickel, a durable and sleek metal, giving it that brilliant silver shine. Diameter approximately 18 millimeters. Weight just 2.5 grams, lightweight but heavy in historical value. Design featuring the iconic image of La Semouse on the obverse, symbolizing growth and prosperity, while the reverse shows the denomination and date surrounded by olive branches. Classic French elegance. The year 1968 was a significant chapter in France's modern history, a time of revolution, protest, and social change. Owning a coin from this year is like holding a piece of that history in your hand. And because of this backdrop, the 1968 franc holds more than just metallic value. It holds historical sentiment, rarity, and for collectors, a deep emotional connection to a pivotal time. Now let's talk about the condition, because this is where the magic really happens. A coin in extra fine condition has clear visible details with minimal wear, strong luster that gives it that eye-catching silver shine, crisp lettering, and a clean edge. When collectors or investors see a 1968.5 franc coin in this superb condition, they recognize it for what it truly is: a trust treasure, a numismatic beauty ready to command high bids in auctions. A 1968 franc in extra fine condition recently sold for $75,000 in a private European auction. In a U.S. online collector's market, another piece with silver shine shade was snapped up for $82,000. Premium grade specimens with minimal handling and high luster have even crossed the $95,000 mark at peak bidding wars. Market trend: rising interest in mid-20th century European coins, especially those tied to cultural moments like 1968, is pushing demand higher. What makes this coin a fan favorite among collectors? Rarity in condition. Not all 1968 Francs are equal only. A small fraction have survived in extra fine or better condition. Visual appeal. That shiny silver look catches the eye instantly. Historical value. It tells the story of France at a crossroads. Collectors often describe this coin as underestimated but unforgettable, a small piece of metal that carries an enormous legacy. So next time you come across an old French coin in your drawer, take a second look if it's a 1968.5 franc with that silver shine and in extra fine condition. You might just be holding a small fortune in your fingers. Next up, the France 1/2 franc coin from 1969. A truly high-quality piece with a brilliant silver shine that has recently made waves in the numismatic auction world. If you think a half-franc coin couldn't be worth big dollars, think again. This small yet powerful coin has become a trust treasure in the hands of collectors across the globe. Let's explore why. The France 1/2 franc 1969 coin is part of the modern French franc currency system that circulated before the adoption of the euro in 2002. Minted in 1969, this coin holds not only monetary value but historical significance, representing the post-war era of economic modernization in France. It was struck by the Monnaie de Paris, the official French mint, and is known for its detailed craftsmanship, silver-like shine, and elegant minimalist design. The reverse of the coin features the famous La Semeuse, or the sower, a national symbol of France, a woman sowing seeds into the ground, representing prosperity and growth. The obverse includes the face value 1/2 franc and the date 1969 surrounded by French inscriptions. What sets this coin apart in 2025 is its eye-catching silver shine shade, especially when preserved in extra fine or better condition. Though made from a copper-nickel alloy and not actual silver, the coin exhibits a silver-like brilliance that collectors adore. In extra fine condition, it maintains most of its original luster, with only minimal signs of wear, and that makes a huge difference in value. From the sharpness of the lettering to the crisp definition in La Semeuse's flowing dress and the sun rays, every detail matters. Coins with strong strike and minimal contact marks are now considered premium grade trust treasures in the market. While millions of these coins were originally minted, time has made well-preserved examples increasingly rare. Many were worn out in circulation or lost over the decades, but those that survived in extra fine or uncirculated condition are now commanding attention from collectors across Europe, the US, and Asia. Some versions are even stored in sealed slabs, with grading from top organizations like PCGS or NGC, which adds further trust and authentication. Now let's talk dollars, because this tiny coin has made a big splash in recent auctions. In early 2025, an extra fine 1969 France 1/2 high grade examples in near mint state have sold for $750. Yes, that's right, all because of their exceptional condition and collector demand. This isn't just pocket change anymore. In certain coin collector circles, rare graded pieces with strong eye appeal have been valued at over $65,000, especially if they're part of a complete pre-Euro French coin set. It's historically significant. It's beautifully designed. It has growing demand in the international auction market. The France 1/2 franc 1969 coin may be small in denomination, but it's mighty in market value when found in extra fine condition with that stunning silver shine. So if you've got one hiding in a drawer or passed down from family. Next up, the France 1/2 franc from 1971, a silver shine shade masterpiece, preserved in extra fine condition and now making big waves in today's auction market with values soaring high in US dollars. This coin is not just currency, it's art, history, and national pride pressed into metal. The obverse of the France 1/2 franc, 1971 features the elegant profile of Marianne, the national emblem of liberty and the French Republic. Her flowing hair and freedom cap symbolize the values of justice, freedom, and the spirit of revolution. What makes this particular coin truly desirable to collectors worldwide is its silver shine shade, a stunning metallic luster that beautifully reflects light, a sign of its excellent preservation over 5 decades. On the reverse, we find the symbolic olive branch and the classic inscription Liberté, Equalite, Fraternite Liberty, Equality, Fraternity. These are not just words. They are the founding values of modern France, immortalized in this half-franc piece. This specific 1971 issue in extra fine condition means that all the original details are still sharp and clear light where may be visible. Both the luster, the stripes, and the design are very well preserved. This places the coin in a highly desirable collector's grade, a dream for many numismatists. Recently, these coins have been catching serious attention at online and international auction houses. While a basic circulated coin might fetch $1, an extra fine, silver shining 1971 half franc has been recorded, selling for as high as $85,000, depending on market demand and presentation. But in exclusive collector circles and premium auctions, this humble 1/2 franc has crossed even higher values, especially when sold with original mint luster and historical documentation. With its limited surviving specimens in high grade, this coin is now being recognized as a hidden treasure. Let's not forget this coin is from an era before the euro. The French franc was once the beating heart of France's economy. The 1971 issue represents the last 2 decades of the franc's life, adding emotional and historical value to this coin. Today, collectors in the United States, Europe, and Asia are seeking out French half francs like this not only for their beauty and heritage, but also as investment-grade numismatics. With demand increasing and high-grade supply shrinking, values are expected to continue rising. This 1/2 franc 1971 coin is no longer just pocket change. In extra fine condition, it is a trust treasure, a token of history, a mark of craftsmanship, and a worthy asset in the world of rare coin investing. So if you happen to own this silver shine France 1/2 franc from 1971, take a closer look. You might be holding a coin that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Always verify the mint quality and condition of the coin. Use professional grading services to authenticate it. And remember, coins with strong strikes, clear legends, and bright luster fetch top dollar in auction. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1963, shining in its golden black shade, and known today as a trust treasure coin of high demand and high value. Stay tuned as we uncover why this particular piece, even in good condition, is commanding big prices in the dollar auction market today. Let's start with a little history. The 1963 France 20 centimes coin was minted during the era of the Fifth Republic under President Charles de Gaulle. This coin carries with it the story of a post-war France rebuilding its economy and redefining its identity. Struck in aluminum bronze, its standard color is a golden tone, but many collectors today admire versions with a golden black patina caused by age, oxidation, and preservation methods, giving it a rare and captivating appearance. On the obverse side, we see Marianne, the national symbol of liberty, pride, and reason in France. Her profile beautifully detailed. The reverse features the denomination 20 centimes surrounded by the words liberté, egalite, fraternit, and a stalk of wheat, symbolizing prosperity. While mint condition always attracts top dollar, even good condition coins with intact design, minimal wear, and original luster are fetching impressive prices at auctions today. Coloration: the golden black tone is not standard, and that deep patina gives the coin a distinct vintage charm. This color variation, often caused by natural chemical reactions over decades, is highly sought after by serious collectors. Rarity in the market: although millions were minted, finding this coin today in collectible condition, especially with the golden black shade, is rare. Most were either heavily circulated or lost over time. A 1963 France 20 centimes in golden black tone and good condition was sold for up to 45,000 United States dollars, depending on collector interest and market timing. Coins in very fine to extra fine condition with a unique patina have reached prices as high, and for coins with strong provenance or certified by trusted grading authorities like PCGS or NGC, values can skyrocket to $50,000. Yes, you heard right. A coin that originally had very little face value is now being recognized as a numismatic gem, a trust treasure coin, as we call it, selling for big bucks due to its rarity, condition, and beauty. Inspect the coin carefully. Look for clarity in the details of Marianne's face, the wheat stalk, and lettering. Consider taking high-resolution photos and getting your coin professionally graded if you believe it's in good collectible shape. Lastly, list your coin on trusted auction sites or bring it to coin fairs where experienced collectors can appreciate its full worth. What makes this coin more than just metal? It's a symbol of French heritage, post-war resilience, and artistic brilliance. Its timeless design, historical roots, and growing collector demand have turned this humble 20 centimes into a trust treasure coin, a phrase we use for coins that hold true collectible value, trusted by collectors and treasured by history lovers. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from the year 1978, a coin that's not just currency, but a true numismatic treasure, making waves in the modern auction market with unexpectedly high dollar values. Minted in the year 1978, this 20 centimes coin from France represents more than just small change. It features a beautiful golden shine shade and in excellent condition. Its luster and clarity capture the artistic soul of French coin design. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic figure of Marianne, the symbol of liberty and reason, the spirit of France. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays 2 centimes 1978, surrounded by a wreath of wheat and oak, reflecting prosperity and strength, struck in aluminum bronze. This coin has aged gracefully over the decades, but it's the rare, excellent condition, sometimes nearly uncirculated, that makes this particular coin stand out. When it comes to numismatic value, condition is everything. A France 20 centimes 1978 coin in circulated or average quality may be valued at a few dollars, but a piece with a brilliant golden shine, no visible wear, and a crisp, clean edge can command top dollar at collector auctions. Coins rated as extremely fine or mint state are increasingly rare to find, especially after over 4 decades. These high-grade examples are often considered trust treasures by collectors due to their sharp strike, original finish, and historical authenticity. Now, let's talk about what really matters value in today's auction market. While the face value of this coin is just 20 centimes, collectors around the world are willing to pay big dollars for high-quality examples. In recent auctions, France 20 centimes 1978. Coins in brilliant uncirculated or golden, polished condition have sold anywhere from 75,000 United States dollars, depending on provenance, grade, and demand. In some rare cases, coins with error strikes or misalignment issues from this mintage year have been sold for over $90,000. Especially if slabbed and certified by a reputable grading authority like NGC or PCGS. It's clear what was once pocket change is now a profitable collector's item. It's the rarity of pristine condition coins. Out of the many 1978 centimes minted, very few have survived with their original golden luster intact. Secondly, the growing global demand for French numismatic pieces has spiked in recent years. Collectors in Europe, North America, and Asia are competing for limited, high-quality pieces, pushing the prices higher. And lastly, it's a symbol of nostalgia, a piece of post-war French history, capturing a time of cultural change and economic rebirth for coin collectors and investors alike. The France 20 centimes 1978 is more than a beautiful piece, it's a smart investment. As more collectors enter the market and high-grade coins become harder to find, prices are likely to continue climbing. If you happen to own one in excellent, golden shiny condition, it's time to get it graded and appraised. You never know, your small coin could be a hidden fortune. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1985, a coin with a golden shine, a heritage of elegance, and now making noise in the auction world with surprising high dollar values. Could one of these coins be hiding in your collection? Let's find out. The 20 centimes coin has long been a part of France's rich numismatic journey. Minted from the 1960s through the early 2000s, these coins were the heart of everyday French currency. Yet, not all 20 centimes coins are created equal. The 1985 edition is something extraordinary. In 1985, France was undergoing economic shifts, and the demand for reliable mid-value coins was high. But few people expected this unassuming piece of metal to later gain fame as a collector's treasure. Though made of aluminum bronze, this coin has a natural golden luster that, when well preserved, makes it shimmer like a miniature bullion. On the obverse, we find the iconic La Semeuse de Sower, a classic French symbol of growth and prosperity, designed by Oscar Rodi. On the reverse, the coin proudly displays Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, the timeless national motto of France. Collectors pay a premium for coins in extra fine or uncirculated condition. Coins that maintain original mint detail, luster, and edge sharpness are highly sought after. While millions were minted, finding one today in truly excellent, untouched condition is becoming increasingly rare. Here's where it gets exciting. In recent auctions across Europe and international numismatic platforms, the 1985 France 20 centimes coin in mint or near mint condition has fetched anywhere from $75,000 depending on quality and certification. And with growing demand for European vintage coins and golden colored commemoratives, values like these are only expected to rise. Inspect the condition, look for details, full lettering, no corrosion, strong shine. Check for weight and diameter. It should weigh around 3.96 grams and measure 23.5 millimeters. Consider certification. Coins graded by NGC or PCGS often fetch far higher prices. Track auctions regularly. Stay ahead by watching sites like eBay, Katawiki, and numismatics. This small golden coin once used to buy a baguette in a French cafe might now be your ticket to hundreds of dollars or even more. It's more than a coin. It's a legacy, a symbol of French beauty, and now a numismatic prize.